So in a couple of them, interesting story, some of the things we do when we're trying to drum up deals, of course I did the We Buy Houses signs, who doesn't,
Yep.
I get however many people calling the number and cursing me for putting it wherever I was, or townships reminding
ripping
me of
them
the, and then, not before they call you and remind you of the ordinance,
Yep.
And then they'll find you and give you a fine, but you're just trying to make your way and try to get deals done. So I was writing letters. And, just going through, it wasn't as easy as it is now with the Bright MLS, and you just download it.
Yeah, or all the data sources.
Oh my
out
goodness.
there.
Right now it's like the cookies are on the bottom shelf. You just, okay, what do I do? It's so easy. But then, it was, this and that and mail merge and writing the letters, but now it's so easy. But I wrote the letters, and you get some people calling, getting you back. And this one guy, he says, I don't have any place to sell. He's like, I own some places, but why don't we get together for breakfast? And I think it was that idea of, proximity that I was sitting with, which is kind of another, Tony Robbins type thing, another person that's kind of on the Mount Rushmore of my, influencers. And I get it. Some people think he's, kind of a caricature and, Tony Rah-Rah, but I like him. And so this idea of, being in proximity to those that could provide, learnings, influence, opportunity. So when I saw someone, contact me back on the letter and say, hey, let's get together, I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we met for breakfast at the Coffee Cup in Downingtown. And just a great connection, stayed in contact with him for years. But right there at that breakfast table, our first meeting, he says, Kevin, this is great meeting you. And I'm going to give you this guy's contact information. I couldn't make this deal work, but there's this 7 unit in Downingtown. Maybe you could. And that came together as a wonderful deal, an opportunity for me. So that happened as another opportunity. And in that process, it was something where I was able to work with the lender to lend based upon appraisal value versus the purchase value. So, for those kind of following along at home, if you're in a situation where you got a contract price for like $750 and yet it appraises for $1 million, there had been lenders at the time that would give me, 80% of that $1 million.
Right.